Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut to, well, fascinating stuff happening in media. And today, we're plunging into Bringing It Backwards. It's this podcast that's really become a kind of digital backstage pass to the music world.
Yeah, exactly. And our mission here really is to unpack how it got there. You know, how it reveals the way artists found their path by looking, well, backwards at the start.
Right. And this deep dive, it's based on looking at everything their mission, who's behind it, how they operate, the impact they're having.
What's really insightful, I think, is how Bringing It Backwards sort of documents the music industry changing almost in real time. And it's all built on this simple idea. You want to know where an artist is headed, you first got to understand where you came from.
Okay, so that core idea, where they've been, what does that actually look like? I mean, the scale we're talking about here is huge, right?
Oh, absolutely huge. Launched May 2019, and get this, over 770 episodes.
Wow.
And they're releasing almost daily. That volume alone, it acts like a real-time barometer for the music business today.
So it's like Armchair Expert meets Zane Lowe. That intimate feel, but with insider access.
That's the blend they aim for, yeah, giving you that backstage pass. And they cover everyone. You've got legacy acts like Fastball or Hinder.
Bands from way before TikTok.
Exactly. Right through to current social media breakout stars, people like Lyn Lapid, Elliot James Reay, that whole spectrum.
Which tells you something just by who they choose to feature.
Totally. That prolificacy isn't just numbers. Releasing daily means they're catching things, these fleeting moments and evolving stories that a weekly show just couldn't. It's a living archive.
Okay, so the big question then, how? How do Adam and Tera Lisicky, the husband and wife team doing this, actually manage this insane output?
Well, Adam's got the broadcast background, right? 16 years on air. So he brings that professional polish, does most of the, thousands of interviews.
Okay.
But Tera, her background's different. MA in cross-cultural teaching, plus this deep family link to music. Her grandfather was a radio singer.
No.
Yeah, and her brother's in the Eiffels. So she's kind of the architect of the show's why. The educational angle, deconstructing success, helping artists figure it out.
So it's that combination, his experience, her framework.
Precisely. That's key to their unique voice.
So how do they logistically do it? It's not like they're flying around constantly.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's pretty streamlined. Interviews are consistently done over Zoom video.
Okay. Cuts costs, cuts the hassle.
Drastically. But then, here's where it gets operationally really smart. They use the official press releases from artists' PR teams for the episode descriptions.
Really? So they're just plugging it to the existing system.
Exactly. It makes it super low friction for everyone. High efficiency. The podcast becomes this vital channel that artists and their teams want to use. It's genuinely symbiotic.
That is clever. Okay, so let's get into the stories themselves. What kind of stuff do you actually hear?
Well, true to the name, right? It goes deep into life before the fame.
The origin story.
Yeah. You'll get Elliot James Reay talking about like 50s and 60s icons shaping him, or Atlas Genius talking about playing gigs as teenagers just to help pay family bills after their dad had a heart attack. Real life stuff.
And it's not just the past, right? It's about now, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It dives right into the realities of building a career today. You'll hear, say, Lillian Hepler talking about posting like insane amounts on TikTok.
How much?
6 or 7 times a day, she said, just to get noticed. Plus, all the anxiety around maybe signing a deal versus staying indie, it's that hustle.
Wow. 6 or 7 times. And you mentioned vulnerability, like Zach Hood's story about his dad leaving. That's heavy stuff.
It is. And they seem to create this space where artists feel safe sharing it. It's not exploitative,
Yeah.
So you get Lyn Lapid talking about loneliness in L.A., sparking her album, BZ Seatkill. It's about finding the actual person behind the artist persona.
And beyond the personal, there's practical stuff, too. Advice.
Definitely. Lots of interviews end up being these mini masterclasses, artists explaining their creative process. Like Christian Hayes, how his song Wildflower came from seeing beauty in imperfection.
Nice.
And crucially, yeah, direct advice. You hear it again and again. Be uniquely you. Authenticity is what cuts through all the noise.
Which feels almost revolutionary now, doesn't it, in a world of trends? Be uniquely you. Ties right back to that origin story idea.
Absolutely. It all comes back to knowing your own foundation.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you listening to this?
Well, Bringing It Backwards isn't just interviews, is it? It's really this powerful statement about why origin stories matter.
Yeah, it demystifies success a bit. Reminds you every hit song, every gold record started somewhere. With a dream, sure, but also struggle and just commitment.
Right. And maybe just maybe, in this world, obsessed with instant fame and where you're going.
Hmm.
Maybe the most valuable thing isn't looking forward, but taking that deep dive into where others have truly, authentically been, something to think about.